And that means coming to the stage right now is a friend of the mic. Let's give a lot of love to JohnnyX. Woo!
I don't know about you people. I'm freezing. I came in earlier for the show, Carter show. I needed a coat or something. Well, I just start off with a confession because I signed up late and I'm doing poetry and I was not going to do music, but I signed up on the musical side, so I feel like I have to deliver a minimal amount of music, but when I do my poetry thing, when I do it, and I'll ask for light, you know, I do a thing and then I sing, like that, but I will just give you a few notes from here if I can do it to fulfill my minimal musical requirement. Okay, that's good. I feel like I've entered another realm of like a whole other kind of entertainment now. That's neither stand-up nor comedy, nor, I mean, I'm standing up, but there isn't any laughing. So I like that. I'm sympathizing with the comics because it's so hard, right? And you're so brave. Oh, well, I bet you may not be brave. You may just be compelled, which is right. This is not the same thing. I'm really enjoying this now. I know it's helping my growth. I haven't left yet. I'm not crying. These are good signs for me. I mean, for you, I apologize. I have flower poems. Sunflowers. Where are my sunflowers? How does my garden grow? I'm quite good at growing avocados from pits. That is to say, avocado plants, they do not flower, and I shall not fault them for that. I've got a big, happy pineapple plant. I think it's 5 or 6 years old. Its leaves jump out of the soil and curve and hold her like a frozen fountain. It's an exuberant thing. It doesn't flower, and I expect no fruit. Where's my sun? Where are my flowers? I've just begun eating sour grass. I'm thinking all these years I was looking at some kind of wild clover anyway. Isn't old clover wild? You don't really domesticate a weed. I'm going to stop calling weeds weeds. It's kind of a plant. Each kind of plant has its own beauty, except for those trees that will kill you if you touch them. I'm not especially fond of poison ivy, and certainly animals have defense mechanisms that are just as bad or even worse. Touchy. Well, these plants are just acting like people, attracting pollinators, seducing us with their flowers and their scents, putting up defenses against bugs and pests and invaders and enemies. Nothing is passive at all. I mean, every plant is doing its best to survive. These Roman roads so well built, no weeds ever grow there. I mean, maybe on some rarely traveled roads, life has a way of breaking through. I got some plants pushing up through the cracks in my driveway or growing down through the cracks. It's hard to know. How is it that we can be paid for our false work and yet find it so difficult to be paid for our true? I suppose you could see an entire field of sunflowers as a sign of co-opted and oppressed nature performing for us, turning out snacks for men and birds, slaves to production, and still gloriously reaching for the sky and for the sun. Then hanging their heads under the weight of it all like Jesus on the cross. It is finished. The work is done. The great harvest still comes for all of us one at a time. Our heads are cracked open when all of our deeds are counted and weighed off against each other. Are we born to beget the seeds of goodness? Is that the entire point? For us to generate handfuls of seeds and spores, to spread joy or just spread despair as a contagion. Children of the sun, conceived in love or lust or anger, born in purity, and sometimes already damaged. Sometimes with destinies awaiting, sometimes waiting for their destiny's call for life to begin. And we die with the seeds unripened within. Something in the soil, not enough rain, growing in the shadow of too much pain, blocked by any account, stunted yet glorious, alive within, almost dead, a promise unfulfilled. Where is my son? Where are my flowers? Where are my children? Where are my lost hours, ticking by minute by minute? I stand in the field alone, a gnomic gnomon of the sundial of my own life, and of the earth and the sun and the stars all swirling about me as I stand still and wither and prepare to return to the earth beneath my feet forever. Time opening, time being, time passing, time closing for me and opening for another. Shall I hasten the space making, my demise, my decline, and seed my place, my unfertile place, my seedless, sterile place, to one with hope? One too foolish to know that it all ends in dryness as the moisture departs, and all is left is the husk and the stalks and the bones to be plowed under, taken back by the earth. The sun will not wonder where you've gone. It will continue to shine for the living. You may have known the sun, but the sun never knew you. Now to a place without light. Now to the endless end. Okay, I guess that's all I'll do. That's enough of me already. Where can you find me?
Where can we find
You
you?
can find me here occasionally, and on the YouTube, JohnnyX Music. I have hundreds of videos. I do them in my bedroom alone.
Get into it. Let's keep it
Thank
going
you.
for Johnny X.